Okay, I hit the button. Am I live? Are we live, chat? We are live. I think we're live. It says there's an error, but I don't trust it. I don't never trust YouTube. Hello, chat. How are we doing? I'm gonna real quick just get chat up on my phone, so it's gonna be easier for everyone. Unlike last time, where I forgot to do that. And let's see the audio. Is it good? Good enough. Good enough for me. Let's go. Okay, so funny thing here. Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting stream, I think. So I was low-key requested to do an anime tier list. The thing is, right, I should probably double check that. Whatever. No, I already have an anime list like on the site, my anime list. So this one is basically gonna be like a tribute to that list. The thing is, to me, a numerical list is different from a tier list. And we might have some things like certain picks with certain numbers and order that need context, and we're gonna get to that. But I'm first of all gonna wait till some more people show up. Until then, let's do something easier. And let's do what's a funny one? Because I think let's just take it easy. Let's do something else first because I want to wait it out a bit. Also, another cursed thing about this stream, I'm gonna see that's going. So today at 8, so now, we have the Swedish qualified for Eurovision, and I want to watch that. And you can actually you can basically guess who's gonna get what spot like on in the competition from 1 to 12. There's 12 participants. Yeah, there's 12. Yeah, 12 participants. They're gonna play. It's gonna be like a 2.5 hour show, and I really don't like. I really wanna guess who gets what place, and that is important to me. So I'm also gonna be not only doing tier list, I'm also gonna do like a live tier list to Melodifestivalen as we go. So that's gonna be a part soon, I think. I think this is working out. Actually, does this look good now? Yeah, look at that, we got Melodifestivalen, and I'm covering it up a little bit, so no chance of copyright. That's totally what works. Okay, let's see though. Let's start with Guilty Gear Strive music for a change here. Who doesn't like music? Actually, does this ruin it? Let me see. It does ruin it. That's good to know. Let's see here. Let's see here. I don't know if I should like send this out to notification people or not, but whoops, I forgot that's not what I can do. I can't do it this stream, but that's fine. Anyway, let's see here. I was talking with Tiramisu about this before, like just general Guilty Gear songs. So let's do this. And first, we just should fix all the tiers. S is like, just think it's like, I mean, just put it like that. That's okay. This is pretty good. Good. I don't have any clever names at the moment. Amazing. I think that's valid. Pretty valid. And with that, let's get this on. Alone infection. You know what? Fuck it. Let's get some YouTube music up in here. Let's go. Okay. I think this is well balanced enough. Yeah. Alone infection. I don't even know why I started with this one because I'm literally not gonna rate it. This song I'm like conflicted about. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's great. And therefore I'm gonna have to wait. Like I honestly have to wait. So that was an awkward one to start with. Let's just take. Well, okay. Next one is Armorclad Fate. I'm a Potemkin main, and I also don't have bad taste. Uh, by definition, that means this one goes in amazing because it is Crawl. This one, some people might not be familiar with. Crawl is from the arcade mode of the game. You can play against NPCs and like do a little story mode. The boss theme is Crawl for the final boss, and it's pretty good. The thing is, like, there's something about it that's just like, it doesn't hit amazing levels for me, but it's really good. The smell of the game. Which one is smell of the game? Is that the main theme one? Yeah, it is. The smell of the game is really good. Insanity! Bullshit! Nice, yeah. Alright, by the way, hello Snorks. And I have to tell you, we finally have low delay on. So we can actually talk live for once. Isn't that cool? I think this one is great. And yeah, I'm not gonna play all of them like entirely. Because I don't have time for that. Find Your One Way. Sol Badguy's theme. This one, I don't think it's bad at all. I think it's pretty good. Not a favorite, but it's pretty good. True, you're right about that. You're right about it. David has a pretty good one, or David, as he's formally known. The formal title. I just want to get into lyrics, because, like, I do like the song, just like, oh, whoops. I usually like Smell of the Game. I don't know, it's like similar. Like, this is a definitive Sol Badguy theme song, which it is, but like, it really just is like Sol Badguy theme. The Let Him Off in Soul theme is... Oh, I did not know they had it. That's really cool. I like when they like reference their old stuff, like reference another work in a different work is really cool. I'll put it in great, like great / good. I'm not sure, but I think it's pretty great. This is actually kind of cringe. Why would we start with Armorclad and Hellfire? I want to put this on a bit. Hellfire is my favorite Guilty Gear Strive song. At least lyrical, like lyrical Guilty Gear song is my favorite. But it's honestly mainly the instruments. Kai's theme, yeah, that's cool. I can imagine that. That makes more sense. So I'm actually gonna put it here. Around the end. Oh, that's cool. I haven't heard it in a while. I have to re-listen to it. But like, the tempo and pacing goes so hard. This song. It's one of my favorites. We've all and so are those bastards. So good. I love this song so much. Oh, and then we have Sato theme. I'm not gonna play Sato theme because it's like super long and hits very different at the end. And like, I think it's a great song. You can say that much. Let's Talk About You. Wait, is that a Strife song? Wait, what? Now I'm confused. Wait, actually. Oh, wait, before that. What the I clicked so many buttons, I don't know what's happening. Okay, I have to, first of all, I have to hear what this is. Is this guy back in Mello? I didn't think he was in it. Anime Tillers come soon. I want to get some more views for that first. So let's just get that easy one out of the way. There's gonna be anime in a bit. I'm also, the thing is, this is like two things. I'm doing a tier list. I'm also doing a live tier list of these songs. And I need to hear the chorus. Okay, I've heard enough. Thank you so much for that. Now, Zeta, I can't review. I can't. Okay, we're gonna get into that later. I can't talk about Zeta Gundam. I wanna watch it, but I haven't seen it. Okay, let's talk about you. I've never heard this. Well, I probably have, but I don't know it. Oh, it's this one. Okay, I get what this is like. This is the ending theme to the story, and I'm just gonna put it in pretty good because there are lots of like similar songs. So like I've heard this one. It's just like I prefer other songs, especially the extra lyrical ones, way more. So it's pretty good, I would say. Like, love the Subhuman Self. I like it a lot, but there's so many like pauses in it that I don't like it, and it's just like I don't know. It's like it's weird. It doesn't have like the same like insane tempo of Hellfire. It's like Here's a controversial one. I really like this one. Necessary Discrepancy. Like no, I think this is a great song. It's just like I think these ones are better. Like all of these are really really good. Like this like it's good, but like these ones are great and amazing. It's just like I just love the dual vocals so much, and like instruments using this one are so good. And then people say like, oh yeah, I love Nagoriyuki's theme or Play the Hero because I keep singing along to it. Like that's actually out of the box for me. Also, we have an amazing cover artist in a Discord server I'm in, and out of the box goes hard. And then clicking all the wrong buttons, aren't I? But yeah, it's good. And this is probably gonna be my lowest amazing. I'm not sure. Like it's either great or amazing, but Play the Hero for now goes in amazing, I think. And then we have Requiem. Well, like just for Play the Hero, like fight like a tiger, walk in the park. It goes so hard. I love that song. Yeah, Ship's theme. I like it so much. It's so like it's just funny. It just screams ship, and I think it goes hella hard. And I like goofy. Yeah, it's so goofy. I love it. Like it's just like Ship. He's like the most serious goofy guy. Like he's so serious he doesn't understand how goofy he is, and it just works so well. And the theme is similar to that. It's just me like. And then Rock Parade. The thing is like these themes represent characters. A lot of them at least. Not Let's Talk About You. Um, I don't care for Angie a lot, and the song goes hard at like 1 point, like really really hard. But like I'm just gonna put it in good, honestly. Smell of the Game, I think it also is S tier. I agree. This Astro Passion, just like it's just, I think it's really good. I think the others are better. Like it's just like it hits very different, and I like it a lot. Like that one is just like taste issue. Name of Heaven. I've forgotten how hard it goes. I know it goes hard, but I really want to hear it again. Oh, there we go. Yes, I found it. Wait, I think it's the wrong song. I'm not right. Right, yeah. I don't hesitate for to guide there. I don't know the lyrics, but like this song, I wouldn't like as much if it wasn't in the story at a really hype moment. So I'm gonna put it in great. Otherwise, it'd be like it's good, like probably at the top of good, but like I think it's pretty good. It's pretty great. And you know, I'm gonna trigger some people here. Roar of the Spark in top of great. I think it's really good, but I prefer the ones above more. I think this is peak before amazing. And I feel like Trigger is interesting and at the bottom of great, or like either the top of good or bottom of great. I just put it here so it looks less crowded. What do you fight for? I think it's cool. Like it's just like I feel like the energy and the vibe of it, like the words and the like music and instruments, it all works well for Nagoriyuki. I just don't feel like the feeling I get from it fits him. Also, here, I need to listen to this. Ah, that's bottom 8. Yeah, that's bottom 8. That's bottom 8 for sure. Anyway, where was I? Yes. what do you fight for? Like, I think it belongs in great. Like, these are not ordered except like this one and this one probably, and this one, and like, hey, amazing is ordered. I'm just gonna put ordered. Yeah, I'm just like that. Fuck it, people get to ask themselves later. Kiss of Death, I think is pretty great. It's like the first DLC film, and I really popped off for it. Oh, perfection can't please me. Actually, I'm gonna move Requiem down. Perfection. It's just like I like basically most other songs a lot more than this one, but it's just like I don't hate it. I think it's an interesting song. So I'm gonna be like, uh you know what? Fuck it. We're putting it like this. And Drift is like a bit of a masterpiece, I think, but like it's also just a bit weird. I'm putting it in pretty good. Uh, Mirror of the World. It has some of my favorite just instruments, like the guitars and drums go so extra hard. It's like they got, I don't know, it literally sounds like they got better mics. It's like, I don't think that's possible, but like, it sounds so good, but the startup is so slow. So I'm gonna put it here. Like a wheel. Oh, this theme I actually don't care for. Like, it's good, but like, I don't feel anything. Rock and roller. This one I haven't actually heard the original of, but I think it's pretty good. Like I've heard versions of it, but I've never heard like the official original version. And then we have The Town Inside Me. I think it's pretty great. The Hourglass. That's Chip's theme. I actually really like it. I feel like some parts don't fit him as a person and character, but like some lines really go pretty hard. No, it's a good list. And I think Alone in Fiction is good. Okay, that's the first one of today. Let's now ignore that one forever. And ah, let's start with the anime stuff. This is Raxi Anime Tier List Maker. Uh, let's see here. I should really. Alright, I already know this song, but I need to hear it again. Oops. There we go. Oh wait, oh, they're just still talking. I fucking hate this. Let's see. So, for some context here, chat. We need context, okay? We do need context. If you're just coming in here, ignore the stuff on the top left. That's just for me. Is left for you, right? Yeah, that's the way. Yeah, yeah. So, basically what's happening here, Duncan. Oh, let's go! How you doing? But yeah, love to have you here, Duncan. Thank you for coming and joining here. Yeah, so what's happening is this tier list, I already have a tier list. It's I'm an anime list on my anime list. And you know, there things actually have like, you know, grades and stuff and like point systems and things. So I think that is very different to an actual tier list. So I'm basically doing a tribute to my anime list in a tier list format. I'm good. What tier list? Yeah, that tier list was that you say the tier list in the thumbnail is a bait, believe it or not. And what's happening right now is I'm also reacting to this stuff on the top left. So I got to hear this song again a little bit. Also, these are also YouTube. Oh, okay, I see, yeah. So these numbers here are where I've actually put them in my official list because I have an official list for myself. And I hope this image is good enough. I really hope so. I cut them out before for the stream. So let's see here. What do we start with, chat? Anyone want to pick a show here? Because these are only shows I've seen once again. Like I picked them out all myself, made an epic tier list here. Because some of these are pretty easy for me to put out. It's just like I don't know if people are ready for it mentally yet. So let's see here. Where do we start? IBO, oh, that's a good one. Let's see here. Where's my IBO? So, I like Iron Blooded Orphans a lot. Oh yeah, actually, amazing. This is great. And I think this is really good. I'm basing this off the anime list one. And this is good. And I don't know what the others are, but yeah. Yeah, let's do IBO and Naruto, I like this. Yeah, Iron Blooded Orphans, and the first Gundam show I ever watched, and the only one I ever finished, I think it's really good. Like, I'm so glad I watched this early, like, when it came out. Because I didn't know how many people in the future would, like, come back and watch it and really like it, so I feel like that show has just been important for me, just liking anime and mecha as a whole. Because I always like Transformers, but, like, Iron Blooded Orphans goes so hard. Naruto now, though. I feel like IBO is controversial, but my Naruto pick might be. So, for context for Naruto, I haven't actually seen the anime. I've seen parts of it. I've read the entire manga. And I think that influences a lot of it. Because I think Naruto is really good. But it's also just like... It's also just like, you know, not amazing. Like, because for me, a lot of my picks have to do with, like, I rewatch something and expectations. Yeah, I read it. I used to own every single manga book. And then actually, fun fact, I sold them to Freyr, so you could read them. So yeah, I've read the entire Shippuden. I haven't read Boruto or anything like that. But like, for me, Naruto is 7.5. Whereas like, before I had it as good, there is no 7.5 on the list. And like, I put it somewhere in between because I can't like, it's a childhood show for me. Like, it's hard for me to rate it like, if it's just like nostalgia, yeah, actually probably 7 then. Yeah, no, that's fair, yeah. It's like with filler, I know it's pretty bad, but like I like the verse a lot. I played so many Naruto games. It's just like, oh wait, oh the song is over. Let's just turn this off. Cringe. Let's see here. That's Naruto for me. Let's take actually. I have someone that I think will be people mad. Let's get some of the trash ones out. Let's take this is Akame ga Kill. Don't know if anyone cares about Akame ga Kill. I have respect for decisions in the anime, and I heard the manga is better. It's a 6 for me, I'm pretty sure. Yep, I pre-rated this, so it's just, for me, it's not a surprise. Because I'm not gonna sit here and argue through like all the anime I've seen. Akame ga Kill is a 6. Sorry to say, gamers, it's a 6. I really am, honestly. Like, I feel like, okay, no. So you're gonna say that now, you're gonna see later, you're gonna hate me. Yeah, like, the manga goes pretty hard, and it's just pretty good art all around. I really like it. The thing is, for me, a lot of my decisions like, oh, this show is good, and like I only really watch things if I have like an expectation of how good it's gonna be. If a show breaks those expectations, it goes up a lot. If a show goes under it, but I gave it like a 7. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. But yeah, if a show like goes under my expectations or above them, then it's usually like influences it a lot. So like, for example, let's take Dr. Stone here. Dr. Stone for me was an anime. I was very sick, not in a good place, and just wanted to watch Demon Slayer. I could not watch Demon Slayer, and I was pretty sad about that because I was sick and like not doing good. Then I was like, ah, fuck it, I just watch Dr. Stone. Who cares? Like, it's gonna be fine, sure. And like, it was better than I expected. Like, this one is like, I think it deserves to be 7 or 7.5. But like, I had a really good time with it. Like, I just needed to see it. Like, I can't change my mental state when watching it, and I know like it's around here, but like, to me, I really had a good time with it. And like, if I had to say which should I prefer from Naruto and this one, it's probably not Naruto, but like, I'm not gonna rate it higher because of that. So like, I think it's an enjoyable show. Like, if you just don't have too many high expectations, because like, I didn't expect too much after the Crunchyroll sponsored show, but it was nice. I liked it. So, Oh wait, you can't see that. I'm so dumb. Here we go. Yes. Oh, this on. I should have put on the funny little Melodifestivalen. This is the one people think is gonna win. Let's see here. Can actually. I should change this a little bit so you can see more. There we go. Now you see more of the list. Let's go. And with that, what's another good one to get out here? I have some things that I really think will make people mad, and I kind of want to say that for later, but let's take a funny one. As you see, I have 7 is like it's good. Anything below 7 I don't really like. Like it's 5 and 4 I really dislike. Like it's just, it can be pretty bad. Let's take 2 of my 5s away, because I have 3 of them. 3 and 3 2. I never... so, why did I watch this show about the guys swimming and being sexy together? I watched the abridged version. Wait, how the frick? Okay, this kind of works. I watched the abridged version, and the abridged version was funny for me at the time. Then I watched the original show, I was like, why am I watching this? Like I watched 2 seasons of something I did not care for. I was like, this was a waste of time. I get the appeal, not for me, and I did not find anything interesting about it, except like some funny jokes from the abridged that carried into it. So that's my 2 of my 5s. Let's see here. What's one we can take really uncontroversial that no one knows about here? Let's take one of my 7s. Yes, this one is a random show. Where is it? I've lost it. Yes, this one, Konohana Kitten, something like that. Random show I watched about fox people living in the afterlife taking care of spirits. Kind of like Spirited Away, but smaller scale and kind of cute. Like, I didn't expect anything. It was nice. Don't know if I watched it again, but it was honestly nice. Way nicer than I expected. It was just like pretty chill times. Good times. Then we have... let's take another one people probably don't know, and 7. Here is the show. I just watched a show at some point. No expectations, and I actually enjoyed it a lot for what it was. Nanbaka. Don't know if anyone knows this. It felt like I watched it before JoJo, and it felt very JoJo inspired. Just like colors and fun stuff. Like, not the best plot, especially the protagonist, but it's like it just had simple, fun side characters, and that's what I like in most shows. If they have fun, simple characters, I probably like it. Now, with that, I think actually, how about we put out one of my 10s? Because I already talked to people that I know, and most people know how I feel about some shows. So let's take some of the 10s. Which one is it? It's not this. Okay, it's not that one. It is because there's a specific JPEG of it I'm looking for here. Where is it? Please, I name these. There we go. Kill la Kill. Kill la Kill is one of my like top 3 favorite animes of all time. I really like Kill la Kill. I watched it when I was like a bit too young to watch Kill la Kill, but I really liked it, and it's a favorite, and that probably won't change for a while. Still, yeah, like it's it's a bit etchy, but like that's not the point of it. It's not like it's a hentai anime or anything like that. Like it's just like it happens, and the show is what it is because of it. But I don't think that should discredit it for being what it is. And I recommend it. I think it's a fun watch. Like it has like its ups and downs, but like as a whole, I really enjoy it. Oh yeah, chat. If you want me to take like to do any of these like ones here early, just tell me, and I'll get to that one first. And then we have an interesting tier here. So this is, once again, this is not just like comparing directly. This is on an actual list where I give them points based on things. And one of these, the only reason it has high score on my list is because I wanted it to beat other, like, so basically, like, there's like on the official anime list, there's like a big one where it's like combined ratings. Pingu is on the anime list. I watched Pingu when I was really young, and I gave it an 8. And it's mainly there, so it is high on the leaderboard, so it is in like the top 200 animes of all time, and that won't change. It's on my list as 8. Uh, then let's get a trash one. Actually, wait, no, let's not do that one yet. Let's get another trash. I was gonna do Nekopara, but let's do another trash one. I think this one is in number 6. People might actually know this one. It was like decently popular when it came out. I just did not care for it. This one, I love how I formatted this. This is so easy. You putting Pingu over Shippuden is quite literally. It is, but it has its reasoning, and the reasoning is this one has to stay in the top 200 animes. Like that's what this one is a meme placement, but it has a purpose. I'm not just putting it to shit on Shippuden specifically. It's just that Pingu has to be above other animes. Anyway, Senran Kagura, some ecchi ninja anime girl show I watched. I finished it and I don't like it that much. Alright, yeah, that's also a thing. Some of the shows I haven't even finished. I've dropped some of them, and some of it's like, I wanna finish them. I marked them, and I can't see the markings. They're so small. Like, I thought we were gonna be too big, but I actually can't see them. If X-Norx is still here, I'm gonna make him happy. I'm gonna do a Dragon Ball one. And yeah, the Broly movie, Dragon Ball Super Broly, is great. I put it at 9. Oh wait, I realized. No, but to be fair, I think I would put the Naruto movies at 7 or 6, depending on which one. But I don't have every Naruto movie. Also, some shows I'm actually not gonna put up all of the seasons. It's only some of them I have to. Let's see here, and let's do a controversial one that might get me flagged depending on who I'm talking to. I think, but it's just opinionated. Gurren Lagann. I think it was really good. I have not rewatched it, and I should, and I might even put it lower or higher. I can't really tell. But I liked it. Really good animation, and I did not like all the characters. And I think I would have a different opinion if I watch it now, blindly, but it was pretty good. Like, pretty good at the time, and I think I would put it at really good just to be fair. Oh, speaking of being fair though, let's break someone's day. Let's see here. I have one that has been cooking a bit. Because this is a take, and I don't think people will like this one. Full Metal Brother, Full Metal Brother, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood at 8. Really good. Once again, this is a thing where it's like, I've been told this show is really, really good, and I've watched it, and it's really, really good. The thing is, like for me when I watch an anime, I want to watch like with like, out there, kind of crazy. Like when I watch Full Metal Alchemist, I'm just watching something really, really good. Like let's say like this was like more of like a movie tier list or like show tier list, it would be like 10 or 9. Yeah, it's really good to be honest. It's really good, but like when I come to watch an anime, it doesn't have what I'm actually looking for. Like it is like anime is like a style of animation, of course, mainly in Japan, but like when I look for an anime, this is not what I'm looking for, but it's still like it's really good for sure. Like, and that's no doubt about that. It's really, really good. With that, also, I'm gonna reveal one of my 10s because most people that I talk to know about this one. Hunter x Hunter to me is amazing. If I have to pick like one anime that I'm just like, yes, this is the one, because I usually say like if I can pick like specific seasons and not entire anime, like if someone wants my entire favorite anime, Hunter x Hunter. If someone wants my entire like favorite season, that's another thing because very different show. But I think Hunter x Hunter is fantastic, and I really, really like it. And then, what else do we have here? Funny stuff. Ooh, actually, let me tell everyone here a story. I'm gonna bring out my last five. I don't know what the fuck this show is called. I have no clue. It's okay. Wait, no, I saved it. It's Kuro Mukuro. So let's go back, travel back in like 7, 8, 9 years, and like you have Netflix, and it's like you click on something, and you get a preview, or you get like, and you want to click on it, and you get the trailer of it. This one, I wanted to watch a trailer because like, it's a mecha anime. It looks meh, but I want maybe it's fun. I clicked on it to watch a trailer, and it puts me into the first episode. I'm like, God fucking damn it! So if I ever open Netflix again, it will say, "Finish this show you're watching," and every like my parents and my brother will say that I'm watching some cringe ass anime, and like I don't feel bad about watching anime. This one looked budget, and I was like uncertain about even watching it. So what does a reasonable human do? I watched the entire thing in one night, and I did not like it at all. I thought it was pretty cringe. So that one's a 5. Those are all my 5s. Actually, I know which one I want to take. Uh, yeah, it was a night to remember for young me. Let's see here. So I put Dragon Ball Super Broly at great. Dragon Ball Super the anime, it's fine. It's it's I think that's what it's called. It's fine. It's average. It's average. Yeah, I think that's reference like I will. The thing is, like, I'm particular about what I watch. I don't watch something average if I can, like, I can finish it, but like I probably won't watch it again or something like that. Oh god, I'm so scared for we get to some things here. Okay, let's do some easy ones actually. Has anyone ever heard of Ghibli movies? So with my tier list before, back in the day on my anime list, I made a rule for myself. Movies are kind of cheating. I'm not putting movies in 10. And that, by default, means Hello Studio Ghibli. Hello Studio Ghibli movie. Where are the other ones? Because Hello Studio Ghibli movie. Where the frick? Where the frick? Where the frick? I know there's more Studio Ghibli movies on the list. Yeah, no, yeah. All of the Ghibli movies basically are top 9. Oh my god, I know there are more. I'm pretty sure there are more. Where are they? These shitty JPEGs I have to work with, man. It's unbelievable. Uh, oh yeah, right. So this one, yeah. I actually don't remember this movie at all, but I remember it was good, and I've probably seen more than these ones, but these are the ones like I remember and have on the list actually. Uh, and then at the time when I actually made and added all of these ones on the list, Nausicaa, Nausicaa, my favorite Ghibli movie, wasn't actually on my anime list because it was such an old movie. Yeah, Taylor's Maker is great, but wait, yeah, it really sucks. Yeah, I think you actually probably can't see it at all, but I have numbered some of these, and that's why I can remember which one is which season. Nausea back. Oh, you've seen Nausicaa. I'm so happy to hear that because Nausicaa came out later on my anime list. It just wasn't there, and by that time I had removed the rule that says movies can't be at 10. Nausicaa is my absolute favorite Ghibli movie, and that I love it so much. I think it's so good. Wait, I don't have Hal's Moving Castle? Okay, that's a bit heretical. I just forgot to include it. My bad. It's not on my official list then. Hal's Moving Castle is also here on 9. Like, basically, I'm not saying these are one tier worse or two tiers worse than Nausicaa. I think they are all amazing. This is just my favorite. And to show how much it is my favorite, I put them one tier below. Like, these ones go above, like, a lot of things. Mononoke is my number 1. Makes sense. Howl's 2, yeah. Nausicaa, yes. Yeah, Porco Rosso is interesting. I never finished it, so I'm not putting it here. It's a movie. because I watched it when I was too young to like actually finish it. But yeah, it's a movie for sure. But like these are kind of like movie tier. Like if you once again, if you went for like movies, it would be a different story probably. I would still put this one as my favorite, but like yeah, the less poignant. Yeah, I agree for sure. And actually, really, I really like this one. I do really like Mononoke. It's just like I watched it once only, and this one is more childhood, like straight up. Wait, oh my, oh, I'm actually tilted. Yeah, okay, so I think what happened was, I remember actually, yeah, Hell's Moving Castle and the Kiki's Delivery Service, I just couldn't get them when I made a series really long time ago. And then I found Nausicaä later, and I added this one, and I forgot to add others. So Kiki's Express Delivery and Hell's Moving Castle should be up here as well. I really like Kiki's Delivery is like probably like might be my second favorite, to be honest. I really, it's so cute. It's just such a cute movie. I really, really like it. Uh, and yeah, watching Mello at the same time really went bad, but I'm okay with that, to be honest. I'm gonna say I've got some message. I just wanna check if it's something important. I doubt it is, and then we'll move on. So, oh sure. One second. Someone is asking for a phone number for a tournament. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that, chat. Let's see here. Let's see here. Yeah, no, now those movies are amazing. And at some point, we're gonna get into my controversial movie. All right. Oh, yes. Okay. So let's just. Sorry. So sorry about that, chat. But yeah, no, it's just a really good friend of mine. At least I would say so. I'm very nice person, and yeah, just chatting stuff. But okay, let's take a spicy one. Chat, do you have anyone of this anime you want me to take on immediately here? Because then I will. And in the meantime, I'm gonna think of something spicy to put here. Uh, Berserk. Ooh. So I've read the Berserk manga, and let's see here. Oh, great! Yeah, that's the best way to do it. I'm so happy. Like, I think there's two ways to get into Berserk that are fine: reading the manga or watching the old anime and then reading the manga from the start. Because like, basically, the first anime covers the first part of the manga pretty well. So it's just basically an entrance to getting into it. So Berserk as a manga is the best manga I've ever read, and I think it's a 10. So the thing with Berserk, I don't know if you noticed, there are two Berserk shows, two different ones. There's the 1997 and the 2016 version. The 2000, the 1997 one is really under budgeted, but it's pretty faithful to the original. It only has like two things it cuts, and it's honestly very well made. Like I really enjoy it. It's a classic. Like it's a good classic. I really really like Berserk 1997. However, we the 2016 and the 2017, I don't hate them. I just don't think they are acceptable to exist. Like it's a loving hatred. But yeah, no, these shows are really not good. You can watch them after reading the manga, like for fun, but like they're really bad. It's unfortunate because those are my only fours. I think are they actually? I'll see later. I think they are. I think they're my only fours. Let's see. I have so many tabs open. You know. Oh yeah, no. I have another four coming up actually, but maybe not now. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. It's yeah. Hope you like it so far. I really really like it a lot. I read it when I was a bit too young, I think, but I still enjoyed it like the same amount. I'm actually not caught up. I've just been waiting because I know they don't release chapters quickly. But when it's finished or when I have time, I'll catch up again. But yeah, no, it's so good, so good. And then let's take an easy one. Let's just take Brand New Animal because I forgot where I put it. I think it's a 7 or 8. Did I put? Did I put it as okay? Put it at a fucking 8. Yeah, it's just like not good plot. It's good enough. Cute character, very bubbly character. This is like I'm a big Trigger simp. Anything Trigger makes, I kind of simp for. So B and A goes here as well. And like once again, if this was like the level of like if this was the manga, it would be a 10. But it's the anime that is underpaid. Oh, no. The thing is, I haven't seen anime in a while. Like I really haven't, and I really want to watch it. Like I have animes I have to watch that I haven't watched yet. Well, first of all, there's like 5 animes that I've got the new seasons I have to follow up on. I really want to watch Chainsaw Man, and I really want to watch the new Trigger anime. Yeah, yeah, I will for sure. I really want. I heard so many good things about it, which is like surprising because I haven't heard anything good about the game. Did I 10 episodes? You got to. Ooh. Okay, okay, yeah, I'll see. I'll watch it for sure then. I'm caught up with the manga. Oof, epic. Wait, CSM. Which one is CSM now? Yeah, no, oh, that sounds hype. Yeah, yeah. She's the one. Ah, sorry, right, yeah. Yeah. It just it like I've seen the intro, and that's enough for me to know like this is an anime. Literally, like it appeals to me so fucking much already. But also, it's like that's gonna be a reward for when I'm not behind on courses. Like when I'm not behind and just on schedule, I'll reward myself by buying back my Crunchyroll account and just like watching everything I can, and just like get back on anime again. But that's happening now. I'm actually starting to get back on pace, which is hype. But let's take what else do we have here? I'm just gonna put this one because no one knows this one. Roka and the 6 Brave Flowers. W for sure. Yeah, Roka and the Braves of the Flower or something. Like literally one of the like I think it was probably the second anime I ever watched on Crunchyroll, and like it's like probably one of my first 10 animes I ever watched. Like, and I'm only saying that to be inclusive. Like probably one of the first 5 I've watched independently and picked up. And I watched it, I was like, yeah, this gave me nothing, but it wasn't bad. It just gave me nothing. And that's a 6 for me. With that in mind, though, we also have 7 Deadly Sins. And like, I felt like it had the charm, but it just wasn't for me. Season 2, I'm also reviewing season 2 here. Season 2 also goes here. It's a 7. It's a 7. I'm not gonna go into too much. Like it's a show. I watched it on Netflix. It was kind of pog. Wait, yeah, I put it a 7, right? Uh, then once again, I do have like the Attack on Titan season split up. I did not split up My Hero Academia. It's a 7. Like if you want my strong opinion on My Hero Academia, some stuff really goes up, some goes down. Bakugo is probably my favorite character because I just like his vibe. I really like Stone Kid. He's cool. And fucking season 4, the last fight against the villain that just stole quirks ruined the show for me. At that point, I just gave up on the show because I thought like, I don't know, it just like, it's just very bland as a show, but it's not a bad show. It's just like a bit bland for me who already grew up in Naruto. I think like that's more of the quality show that I prefer, basically. Like if I was younger, this would probably been about Naruto, and I wanted to watch Naruto, but this one came first, luckily. And then with that now, let's move on to actually let's get a 9.5. Wait, no, we can't. 9.5s are gonna be in a bit because 9.5s are basically it's a made up tier. just like just like 7.5, but a bit extra made up. My 9 and 10 and 8 are honestly controversial. They are probably the most controversial takes I have. But a non-controversial line is Kaguya-sama Love is War. I haven't finished second season. I've stopped in the middle, not because it was bad, but that was like the period like in 2020. I just gave up on anime. I just stopped. No reason, it just happened. I just stopped watching anime for a while. But I really like Kaguya-sama Love is War. It's really, really good. Haven't seen it, but comes highly. Yeah. Like, it was way better than I expected. It's just like cheesy, pretty funny comedy. Like, and that hit hard. Like, I liked it a lot. Oh god, I forgot this is in it. Okay, some of these are so cursed. Okay, here comes a controversial one, a very controversial one. That I know people that yeah. Where is it? I lost my references. So this show, people that have watched it probably won't like this take. Madoka Magica here. But to preface this, you see the little yellow corner I put, like, these looked, you're saying, when I made these cards, they looked massive. Like, this yellow corner took up most of the screen. And, like, now it takes up nothing. And it's actually extra bad next to My Hero Academia, I should have put it there. The yellow thing there means I didn't finish it. Like, I only watched 3 episodes because I was watching it with a friend, 3 out of 12 episodes. And it's apparently after episode 3, shit hits the fan and goes crazy. We only watched 3 episodes. And I'm like, if I watch it with a friend, I'm not gonna pick it up myself unless I'm like explicitly told to, which I was, but I don't care about that sometimes. So just haven't finished it, but I want to, and I know I should. I have one other one that I just stopped watching. Sam is gonna look for that little mark here somewhere. Oh yeah, right. I marked this one at the bottom because I'm so smart. I didn't finish this one. I don't know if I'm gonna pick it up, but it was good. Panty stocking with garter belt. It was pretty funny. Like, I don't have too much of like a strong love or hate for it. Just like, it certainly was a thing, and like, I don't feel ashamed by watching it, but that show just hits different. But those are 2 ones I actually haven't, like, I wouldn't actually mind picking them back up again to just finish them, but I didn't finish them. Then we have 2 shows that are marked with red. Red means dropped. Actually, no, there's more. There's more drop shows, but I forgot to mark one of them red. Initial D. I really like Eurobeat, and I think I could like Initial D, but the first 2 episodes were so boring. Because like, it's like a cult classic, but like, it's like, you know how Star Wars is a cult classic undeniably and is good, but like, that doesn't mean like, you will enjoy Star Wars, if you get me. Also, I'm actually gonna turn this off and just live with that. I can't watch it. I just accept that as part of my life, and let's just focus on the tier list. And yeah, like, that is like my Star Wars is like, I actually like, oh sure, I like Star Wars, but like, it did not live up to the hype, and I did not really like it. And then another one that I dropped because like, I knew this wasn't gonna be a good show. It wasn't. I'm a huge Devil May Cry fan. I know the anime wasn't gonna be good. I had a fun time watching the 6 first episodes. I'm not gonna finish it. It's dropped. It's gone. I'm not gonna pick it up. Very. There's also a Bayonetta movie I think I watched, but I forgot what it's called. Other than that, and that one is probably also like a 6 or 6.5. Zombieland Saga. Pretty sure this one is a 7. Wait, I got lots of DMs. Wait. I felt like, do you want it to be higher or lower? Like, for me, it's just like, it's not a bad anime. It's just like, it's a pretty fun time. Like, I think it's like, for me, like a 7 is like where 99% of my anime should go, because it's like, it's good. Like, it's just a good time. And like, some things like, My Hero Academia, I would say like, has better quality than like some shows here, like for example these ones. But I feel like it has better quality, but it goes down to the personal things. And same with this one is like, I think it kind of fits. I don't know, like some things like can like just quality and like if like objective, like I can objectively say like this one is probably better than Nanbaka, but like I like them both equally probably. Maybe this one a bit more than Nanbaka, but like it's also just like I'm not really a slice of life rom-com kind of guy, and it was pretty like it was a fun time. I liked it. Nothing bad about it. It's a nice one. I've only watched season 1 though. Oof. And Blend S, this one was supposed to be marked as well, and this one I dropped. I watched it because the intro was good, and I liked the characters. I did not like the main love interest because I just thought he was cringe, and then he actually got in with the main girl, and they actually went on a date, and I got so fucking triggered. Because I'm like, no way, like that guy has to be maidenless. Then he didn't become maidenless, and it tilted me. So I dropped that one. That's honestly about it for that one. Oh, we have some shows left. Let's see here. There's one specific one I'm looking out for at the moment, and where I put it. That I kind of want to. Wait, was I based and put it in the right one? I did. Let's go. Okay. I thought slime. Yeah, I got Bebop. Oh, Bebop might tilt you. Like I think my reasoning for Bebop is fair, but I think it's gonna tilt at least some people. Probably not, maybe not you. I don't know if it's actually gonna tilt you, but I know Bebop is a controversial anime when it comes to ratings. But Slime was like, it's just like it's a slice of life anime that I enjoyed and I thought was clever and interesting. Like the other thing, like I think this one was a good fun time, but like was it interesting always over 12 episodes? This one I had like interest. It was fun. Like it caught my attention. I had fun with it. Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, let's do Bebop then. Let's do Bebop. 7.5. So, Bebop for me is like this one was also one of the early animes I watched, like maybe first 20, and like that was like the era when I was like in really early high school, and that was like the god anime, the really really good one that is a 10 for everyone. Sorry, wait, is Slime one of your top or is it Naruto? Like, oh my god. But yeah, no. Like, I think Cowboy Bebop is good, but like, it's like I forgot to like put it, but it's like an anime YouTuber, like you put out like the interesting part, like it's a good story, but it doesn't have a lot of character development. It follows like grown-up characters that are living their life in a cool story. Problem is, I watched it as a 15-year-old or younger, maybe 14. Yeah, no, that's fair. Like the thing is, I like I can't like I'm to be honest, I'm just really harsh on Naruto because I watched it as like when I was little and read it when I was little. But like I still care so much about Naruto. I still think it's amazing, and I think it's like one of the coolest shonen universes for sure. Like it's just that like the quality, like the thing is, if I compare to like Hunter x Hunter, very fair one, like very unfair one, it's 3-1 below. Like I just can't do it other way. But like if it wasn't like it's just like, it's just that it's I don't know. I really like Naruto. Like I still watch like I still like follow Naruto specific YouTubers to like this day, except for one he got like cancelled, which is valid from what I've seen. But like Naruto is like one of the few shows I still am invested in, and like I will talk about and like care for. So like, and this one is just like I watched it too early and had too much praise for it, and I don't think like the praise made it worse for me. It's just like I know it's good. Like it's like if I came in blind without knowing what it was, I probably would have put it here to be honest. But like knowing that it is really good and people think so, it's more like I know it's a bit of a me issue. But those are all my 7.5s, and like At least 7.5. 7.5 I literally only there because I know like these ones actually deserve better than 7. I just put them there because like, you know, they don't deserve to be in 7. They deserve something better. Uh, but now I am. You won't happen to be an Attack on Titan fan, because if you are, I have all Attack on Titan seasons up here soon. Because I think that's what's gonna be controversial. But before I jump into that shithole, let's see if we can get some other stuff out. Oh lord, yeah. Oof. Attack on Titan is a thing. Okay, first Mob Psycho. I thought it was really good. It's just like One Punch Man exists. Show by creator of One Punch Man comes out. It's not as good as One Punch Man IMO at the time. I still don't think it is. Like, I don't think season 1 Mob Psycho got to me until like the 3 last episodes. Like, I think it was like good and interesting, but like a bit weird and quirky, and like I think I was also like actually around the same age as like Mob, or like maybe 2 years older. Like, it's just like an awkward part of life, but like it's hard to appreciate it when you're actually in that part of life. Like, I feel like that's a thing. Like, you have to be old. Like, when it's like, you know, a show about like a specific part of life and like growing up or like being grown up, I feel like you have to be like either experience it or understand it properly to get like and appreciate it. And like this one is a mature, well-made story, and I was like young. This one I was like in that phase. I'm like, I don't really. However, Mobs, like, once again, I think the 3 last episodes were amazing. And you know what show rode off the success of this one? Which is a weird way to put it, but I'm gonna say it that way. Wherever the freak this one is. I think Mob Psycho Season 2, haven't watched the third one, that's one I'm gonna watch when I have time. Mob Psycho Season 2 is amazing. I really like it. I still think like the fight against the teleporting guy is one of my favorite animated fights of all time. It's just so well made. Like, and it's just really cool, spectacular, and like it just really is good. Also, actually, I actually want to show that. Let's see here if I can get it up. Hopefully I'm already logged in. I am good. Let's see. Hopefully this shows well. It does. This is old, but like these are my 10 favorite characters. This is really old and outdated, but like Ragen from Mob Psycho, like straight up one of my favorite anime characters of all time. I think he's amazing. Like, he's so good, and I love that character so much. Like, it's just an inspiration as a person, not when he's a scam artist, but like he's also funny because he's a scam artist. But like when he's actually nice to Mob, it's just like so wholesome, and I love it. And yeah, other characters as well that we'll get into more later, probably. Well, Guts is here. I like Guts. Also, Ryuko, I really like Ryuko. Neferpito, like these 3 characters from Hunter x Hunter, perfect characters. And that's all I'm gonna show about that for a while now. But let's actually dive into Attack on Titan. And let's make this awful for myself, and let's try to do them in order. Oh wait, that wasn't on. Bro, I'm too nice. I'm actually moving that down. Fuck no. So, when Attack on Titan came out, when I was in high school, it was the greatest and coolest anime of all time, except maybe SAO. And then, they never released a season fucking 2. And then they released it, and it was back on top again. And I still didn't watch it. I watched Attack on Titan a bit before 4th season, I think. And then I watched 4th season as it came out. And I forgot to pay, like, I think my drawing tool actually was bugged. I marked this. Season 1, I watched it with Freyr actually, and it was fun time because he's more of an Attack on Titan fan than I am. And like, it's a 7.5, and that is being nice to it. Because I think if it wasn't for that, like, the other seasons carry season 1, it's a 7. Because, like, I think, like, Attack on Titan isn't bad. Because, like, okay, no, the reason I'm saying it's 7.5 and I'm reasoning it's not bad is because, like, this is technically a really good show. I just find major issues in it I dislike a lot, and I have to move it downwards. And for season one, fucking skipping training arcs so we don't understand the characters and actually like I don't grow attached to any of the side characters until later, which we'll get back on soon. I don't like Eren. Misaka is cute anime girl that is uh, creepy, so she's the best one of the three, and the nerd I don't really care for that much until later. Especially Eren, I don't really mind, and I dislike him more and more for each season. Yeah, I forgot his name. Armin or something. Oh, but yeah, no, he's like this is like the main three. I don't like them a lot, but like then we have like Levi and like I forgot his name, but like I do it like I think Reiner is my favorite character, but like we don't get to see enough Reiner in season one. We don't really get to see any of them because they skipped over the fucking training arc. And they just grow up and we're supposed to care when they kill people. Like, how do we care? They just fucking spawned in. Yeah, Armin, thank you, thank you. Like, literally, training arc is like, oh yes, we're gonna get familiar with the characters. We see Potato Girl, it's like, none of the people we see like that episode die in the future episodes. It's fine. It's like, I don't care for random other people in their corpse dying that they don't care for. I definitely agree. The Psycho are, yeah, like it's honestly so strange to me, like how I don't care for any of them almost. Like I think Armin is really compelling in season four, and like a bit in three because he actually matures. And I feel like Misaka just gets thrown out the window so hard sooner, like later in the show. But like, yeah, if the world wasn't at least cool and like because like it's really well made, it's really well good music, like it's a lot of cool things in it. And if it wasn't awesome, it would be a seven. But like it's pretty awesome. So I'll forgive it. Here comes a hot take about Attack on Titan. Perhaps I don't know if you might actually not disagree with this one. Where do I have it? This is the best Attack on Titan season. Attack on Titan season two, because it's just like I guess it's when we get to follow. I forgot the long guys. It's been a while. The tall guy. I've forgotten his name. I think like like something with B. Uh, yeah. Hey, you're watching a. Let's go. Hello, Jacob and Tiramisu. Hey, yo. We've just gotten to the Attack on Titan part, and I'm doing all Attack on Titan seasons one for one. So season one is 7.5, and season two is great. It's my favorite Attack on Titan season because I just got introduced to. I so hate that I forget their names. Reiner, of course, but like, uh, I forgot her name. The princess. Yeah, Berthold. Thank you. Berthold is like, I don't like Berthold too much, but I think he's really good with Reiner, and especially later. But then Crystalia or something like the other girl, and they are my two favorite characters. And like, I used to really enjoy and got invested in season two a lot. And then that's later I realized I don't like Aaron or the others because the other side characters are so much better and they carry the show, for me at least. But like I just think season two was really, really good. And season three follows up on that. It has like the main cast and I'm like, why the fuck are they back? Like I didn't hate them during this or this. I just realized I like them a lot less when they start interacting with them. Uh no, okay, wait, actually, I'm gonna explain the movies to you soon. So also just Reiner gets to shine. I really like Reiner so much, he's so good. But before we move on to Attack on Titan, I'm gonna explain this. So basically, this tier list is just not like it's not just a tier list. This is a showcase of my actual anime list. And the anime list on my anime list work a bit different to like just a tier list. It's like numerical stuff. And I back in the day I had a rule: movies are overpowered and can't go above 9. No, The Wind Rises is really good, but like my rule was like, especially with Ghibli movies, like because like I had like 5 in amazing at that time. I'm not gonna put like 10 Ghibli movies as 10. Like that would break up the entire pacing of this tier. So for that reason, I put all movies in 9. Later, a couple years later, I changed my mind because Nausicaa was added, and Nausicaa is my favorite, so I put it in amazing. But like no, like if like quality-wise and like good effort-wise, they are here, but they are only below a 9 because Nausicaa is my favorite. So like they are here because Nausicaa is my favorite. Otherwise, like they should probably be up here. Also, I forgot to put in Howl's Moving Castle and Kiki's Express Delivery. They are like two of my favorites as well. Like they, especially Kiki's Delivery Experience is like my second favorite Ghibli movie. Yeah, it's a bit weird, but like I had a reason back in the day. I changed the rules later when Nausicaa got added to the actual list making stuff. Yeah, I love Kiki so much. It's cutest movie. But yeah, on the Attack on Titan trailer really quick. Oh yeah, the way I'm doing it is like if you see an anime down here you want me just to like cover immediately or explain in the tier list, just tell me and I'll do it. Then we have 3.5, and this is when because Reiner and the others, mainly Reiner, because I care most about Reiner, left the squad, and that means it's automatically worse. Even though season 8 is really good, like it has really really good moments with Levi, Arvin, and like it's really good, but like it's also Eren focused. What are those top four? Top four is Kill la Kill, Hunter x Hunter, Nausicaa, and Mob Psycho. I'm not doing this in order, I'm just putting random ones from different tiers. And these ones, like most people know, I like Kill la Kill, Hunter x Hunter. So they are pretty, I put them up there pretty early. Let's see here, what else do we have? Yeah. So, and then we have Attack on Titan, Season 4. I think there's two of them. I just have to find the other one. That's Overlord. I had to mark some of this and it's so annoying. I have to mark them. Where's the other one? Alright, okay, yeah. Okay, here comes the maybe depending on what kind of Attack on Titan fan you are, this might be controversial. These two, to me, especially this one, like these ones are the worst Attack on Titan seasons to me so far. 4 and 4-2, as I will call them, not Attack on Titan Final Season Part 1 and Part 2. They are the worst ones. And it's not because it's different. I think changing your entire narrative is a valid criticism that can be a gamble. And I don't think changing it makes it inherently bad. However, I think it is just written worse. Eren, the most blindly plain character, which has, like, look back at Attack on Titan. He has almost zero social skills, gets angry and hits people, and like can't communicate. And he just has one fixation in his mind, which I think is valid, but like he's like not a smart guy. Then he just gets the Joker arc and becomes the Joker. And like it's like if Goku became like fucking evil. He just was like, nah, you know what? Fuck it. Because like in this season we get told like, oh yeah, but Eren's like been gone for like 4 years, so like it's valid. No, because then over time we get to figure out, oh, it's only been 1 year. And then it was a shitty twist. Like, I don't fucking care for it. I think it's like, Eren is my least favorite character, and I think all of his development was really like, I can see them making it make sense. I just think they did a really shitty job of justifying it, so I don't care for it, and I think it's bad. Like, the show and like the production is good. I actually really like the side characters, and I like Marlin a lot. It's just like, I don't like how it's just like, I think the message is a bit simple and plain, but I still think like it's not bad. Like I think Marlin's side gets way too much shit. I think Eren deserves all the shit of the season. I think he's really bad, and that ruins the rest of Attack on Titan for me. That's Attack on Titan. Now, since Tiramisu, since you're here, do you want me to do Death Note now or a bit later? How do you feel? Do you want me to rip off the band-aid? Oh yeah, let's just in the meantime, Tony the Evil. I watched it because I watched Isekai Quartet, and I didn't really care for Isekai Quartet, and I didn't. Your show was Death Note now. Okay, Death Note is a show for real, for real. Death Note. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna say 9.5 is not a real tier. This one. So if I put something in 9, it doesn't mean it's 2 stages worse than these ones. It means it's one stage, and this one is a special stage. You will see it later. Death Note is a 9. I can't justify it being a 10 because this is like one of my early animes. I watched it way too early to like understand how good it is, and I think I need to rewatch it. If I rewatch it and like it a lot, which I think is very, very, very likely it's gonna be a 10. Like it's like this one is probably the closest in 9 to moving up to a 10. That's how I'll put it, but it's a great show, and it's like one of the 2 animes I actually own entirely. I have like the entire collection over there. It's really good. It's just like it's been a while. Oh. With that out of the way, let me now insult Death Note by proxy. Once again, I really like Death Note. Have you all ever heard of Code Geass? Oh, last minute. Repeat? Sorry, yes. So, Death Note to me is like, I watched it was one of my early animes, and because it's one of my early animes, I have a hard time reviewing it fairly. I think without a doubt, it deserves 9 or higher. Like out of everyone in 9 that is an anime, not a movie, it's probably the closest one to getting to a 10, but I have to rewatch it. Otherwise, I can't justify put it in 10. Because I feel like anything that I watched too early on in my like animation career, I can't justify as a 10. That's just how it is. But yeah, we thought because this one was covered on the stream we watched before J-Bob, I think. Wait, where did we talk about this? I know maybe it was a Smash review. Anyway, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is a bit controversial. I put it at 8, really good. And I think I might have to defend myself on that one. My reason is simple. It's really, really, really good. But when I look for what I look for in an anime, it doesn't like it's not what I'm looking for in an anime. Like it's a really good story and cool character. Like it's a like I feel like it being 50 plus episodes. No, listen. Like it's not what I'm looking for in an anime. Like if this was just like every show I ever watched and just like rated them based on only on quality, it's a 10. But like compared to like Hunter x Hunter. Hunter x Hunter like has the like the shonen anime feel and like it's a really really good show, this one, and a good story, but like when I'm looking for an anime I wouldn't pick this one because I like it doesn't have like like those things. And I like let's say like Death Note isn't also like extreme nani or anything like that, but like we have like the fucking insane thing like I'll take the bite out of like what the fuck was it, like was it I don't know, I feel like an idiot, but like no, yeah, I'll take a potato chip. Like it's just so extreme. This one doesn't do like what really hypes me up above an anime, but it's just really good. And like I think that's a weird way to put it, but it's really good. It's just like for what I'm looking for in an anime list, it's not like I can't justify putting it higher because like I don't love it for the same reason I love anime. And now, let me by proxy insult Death Note because Code Geass. Don't know if anyone here's watched Code Geass. It's a pretty popular show, at least back in the day. I watched it way later after it came out, in like when I was like, I think gymnasium. Yeah, I think it was at gymnasium level. So what happened was I was really really sick, and I was like, I can't do anything. I can't even play Skyrim. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. The thing with this one is like, it's a very trashy anime, but it has like this big brain characters and players in it, and like it's like a fake mech anime because that's mechs, but that's not really the point. Like the point of Gundam Iron Blooded Orphans isn't the mechs, but they do have mechs. This one is even less like about the mechs. It's just like mechs are like a gun. But like this one to me reminded me it's very similar to Death Note in so many ways. But like the thing is, it has like a way larger cast and some really cool side character moments. So like instead of focusing on 2 characters, it's just like a more standard anime, but it's similar and I think it's really good. Now, I will also say it has 25 episodes season 1, 25 in season 2. I was really sick when I watched it. I was on 40 degrees fever. I watched 35 episodes in one day. I don't remember what the fuck happened. it was a fever dream and I loved it. And season 2 felt really slow because I watched 15 episodes over 5 days, which is fair. So that one is literally a fever dream that has to be rewatched. But at the moment, it's a 10. Like this one is like it's similar to Death Note in many ways, and similar to Death Note, I have to rewatch it to readjust it. Same with this one. And if I readjust it, it's probably a 9. Maybe it says 10. This one maybe goes from 9 to 10. So they are similar, but I used to watch this one way later and had a very good time with it. And like just because Death Note is older and I watched it way longer ago, I can't justify that yet. So those are 2 controversial ones out of the way, kinda. Now, chat, what do we want here? Do we have any other questions about the ones below here? Because like, lots of these are now connected shows, and like, I am gonna expose how much of a weeb I am with certain series, I think. But let's actually, let's just clear something up. 9.5, JoJo tier. Same way, I don't rate all the movies lower than 10 is because Nausicaa is the best one. I would put many seasons of JoJo in top 10, in the 10 best ones. However, I think the best JoJo season is an 11. I can't add an 11, so I'll just go to 9.5. So let's see here. This is independent JoJo Part 2 in 9.5. We also have JoJo Part 4 at 9.5. We also have specifically Stardust Crusaders Part 2 at 9.5. And those are the ones I would put at 9.5. No, sorry, I'm wrong, I missed one. It's just I'm not used to seeing the cover because I never saw the cover. Part 6, 9.5. And now, the funny. Let's just double check where I put one of these. Star Crusaders, Part 1, 9. I think it's worse than the other ones. It just is. The pacing is worse and the fights are worse. In general. Like, it has good fights and the characters are amazing and I love JoJo. Like, it's still a 9 even though it's the worst one of the stand ones. And then obviously Phantom Blood, because I actually rate this individually, is the worst one to me. But it's still an 8. Like, it's JoJo. It's good. It's fucking JoJo. I love JoJo. And then for my actual favorite anime, by the way they rated at my anime list is you pick the season. So my favorite season / part of JoJo is JoJo Part 5. I think it's a pretty much a masterpiece. I like it a lot. And that one won't change. But that's 9.5. 9.5 is literally JoJo tier. And then let's get another weird one out of the way. Before we get onto weirder stuff. If I put this one as a 9, I'm actually gonna be so... Okay. Kill la Kill specials go at 9. Sorry, chat. Let's also take another one. This doesn't feel right. Wait. Oh, it's just because the logos are ugly. One Punch Man Season 1 goes at 9. We're speedrunning now a bit. And One Punch Man Season 2. Oh wait, which one is a special one? Season 2 is an 8. To justify, I read the manga. I know what happens. Therefore, I am more accepting of how the show was. Like, I only dislike it because, like, the animation, but I know the story and I like it because I read it in a better way before. Then, let's get another series out of the way that is just very convenient and clean. Hajime no Ippo. I came into the show being like, oh, like, I did not think I would care for any sports anime. This shonen boxing anime really blew me away and I really like it. It's like the one anime I actually picked up and watched in this like hiatus of anime. It's really, really good and I love it a lot. Because like, it's just like consistently pretty good and I love the side characters a lot. It's just like actual brotherhood in like a comedic and not like tragic way. It's fun. It's a fun show. Uh, Now I think there's only like a few controversial and mainly DN series out here and hot takes. So that's a combination. Ooh wee. Where do we start? Where do we start? Wow, I really went through this fast. Okay. Overlord. I'm so pissed they cut out this because Overlord season 1. I'm a big isekai enjoyer. When isekai is good, I like it. I'm easy to please with isekai if they're good. Overlord season 1, I think it was really good. Lots of cool characters, like it doesn't have like no isekai to me is perfect, but it has lots of good elements, cool characters, cool is like things, like Ainz is cool, like the whole like fucking the side characters, like just them fighting, like I don't care if it's one-sided and like easy, it's just like a bit of scheming and some cool characters and like cool designs, and just like they're funny, like good side characters really do a lot for me, to be honest. Also, like it's a fun show, like it has good jokes. And speaking of jokes, we're gonna get into that in a bit here. Oh god. With that then, Overlord season 2 is the next one. It's the worst one. I just did not have a feeling for it. Like I think the end part where like they fight the humans is cool. Otherwise than that, I think it was pretty meh for Overlord standard. Overlord season 3, to me, really good. I really like Overlord season 3. I just don't know why. I think it's just like season 1 but established. Like it has like it's like season 2 I think it took a step down. Season 3 is just like it's natural progression of a good thing, so it's better. Just by default, and it's just cool, and I love the intro a lot. Now, the degen stuff of Overlord. Not super degen, but they did have like 5 miniseries, and I watched them all because I was like, hey yo, like I was just hooked on Overlord in a gymnasium, and like it's just like I know what to expect from them. I watched like all the mini specials. So can you scroll down so we can see? Yes. Wait, how does this see? Let's see here. I can just I can fix this for you. No worries. That did not help. Okay, there we go. And then we take this up like this. All good, no problem. Okay, like this now. And so it's basically just like the side character. Like once again, all just has pretty fun side characters. Just their stories, like goofing around and fucking stuff up in like an RPG setting. They actually have like a voice only D&D session, like scripted, but it was actually really good. And like as a dungeon master, it's like that a lot. It's not on this list because it's not anime, but yeah. And like for me, that is an Overlord enjoy. It's just a good time, and I put them at 8 as well. All of these crappy little like things they put in between each episode, just has a lot of character and it's pretty well made, and I like them all. I don't think this one deserves 8, but it's just like fuck it, like I don't really care too much about them. Like they were fun, and I don't care about what like I don't mind watching them again. It was a fun time. Um, so that's one franchise. I don't think that one's too controversial. It just goes up and down a bit. Actually, let's just break another 10 out here. And this one is weird. Once again, the same reason that Pingu is in 8 is because like it's funny that it's high on a total list. I'm a big Hololive fan. Hololive has an official anime, and I watch it every week when it comes out because it's 1 minute long, and they only get better and better at animation and comedy. Like, if I'm being brutally honest, which is not the point of my personal tier list, it's like a 7, 7.5, because like at least it's funny. However, as a Hololive fan, and because no, it has so few reviews, it's actually top 100 anime of all time. That's the wrong anime. It's a 10 out of 10. Like this one and Pingu are like influenced literally to fuck up numbers for people that care about numbers on the actual list. Because you shouldn't care about the official anime list, but this is just to break those numbers. So that's one. Then let's take another kind of boring one that I don't know if people here have watched. I hope not. Well, that's more for later, but yes. Isekai Quartet. It's just like, hey, we have 4 big isekais. Let's just put them all in a fun rom-com. I guess it is. It's not rom-com, but it's a fun comedy. We can't tell. Sorry, say the name of the show. My bad. Wait, which show? Wait, what was I talking about? Actually, which show? Oh yeah, sorry. This is Hololive No Graffiti. I can show it off quickly here. Yeah, because I have it saved here. This is just like a Hololive show, and like I just give it a 10. So it's because like, yeah, look, like it's rated officially top 271st best anime of all time, and that's Hollow No Graffiti. Actually, let me see. Can I get this any fucking bigger? All right. Oh yeah, I also have a song tier list. I can check that. I can show it later. Let's see here. Okay, wait, how does this look? I'm clicking so many wrong buttons. What the fuck did I click? No, did I click Adobe? I hate life in that case. Okay. I think I did, but it's just being slow to start up as per usual. Let's see here. Which one was I talking about? It was something. Yeah. This one is just like, hey yo, we put like 4 isekai together, and I'm like, that's cool. I like Konosuba and Overlord a lot, and I don't know the other ones. Tanya was interesting. I hated every single character in ReZero. I think they've added nothing to the comedy except for like once or twice, and they were all really uninteresting to me. And it was mainly just carried by by Konosuba and Overlord having fun characters that actually are comedic. Because the other characters don't fit a comedy, believe it or not. They're like serious animes. So like it's a 7. It was like fine. Oh yeah, right. I forgot one Joey show. Rohan Kishibe, a 7. I think. Is it? Did I put a 7? I don't even know. I think I put it an 8. Yeah, it's pretty. It's okay. Like it's probably my lowest 8. Now then, let's get into some weird shit. I unfortunately watched way too much. When I say way too much, I don't mean like repeatedly. I just mean like quantity of episodes. High School DxD, and that's life sometimes. So to show off how much I watch, because this is an official list and stuff. First season, High School DxD. High School DxD second season. I think it's called New. Third one, I think it's called Born. And halfway through the fourth one, I was like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? I should just watch something good or work. And I did. I have not picked them up since. High School DxD, sadly, I have watched. And they are there. I don't remember much. It's average. Like, for being just like bad, etchy anime, it's fine. Like, it's the story isn't even that bad. It's just like, whatever. It's something I watched and I don't really care for. Speaking of that, Nekopara anime, fucking hell. It was very average as expected. It's a 6. I'm also gonna put this one here. Sen something Academy, something with like animals, and like it was just like it looked cute, but it was just kind of mediocre, and it's average. My throat is dying. Now we have a mix of some good and some bad here. Well, actually, no, I think Ashley got most of the bad out. Let's go. Wait, what the fuck is this? Let's put it here. It's Overlord. Once again, I had this pre-listed beforehand. Yeah, it's just... Oh yeah, it's a bonus episode. Yeah, it just goes in here, sure. Anyway, so... Now we have Konosuba, I would like to take. Once again, I kind of hinted this. I'm a isekai enjoyer, and I like a good comedy. Like, I don't... If a comedy is like mid or bad, it could die in my eyes. I really appreciate a fun comedy. So like Kaguya-sama, Konosuba, and Overlord really fit that bill for me. And yeah, all of Konosuba go to 9. Except one thing. Because I did mention, wait, is it this one? Let me see. No, it's that one. Okay. Yeah, I did mention, at some point, I did remove a rule where it said movies can't be 10s. And I think this was just a really good movie that showcased Konosuba. And like people that never watched Konosuba, like made them watch the movie and they actually enjoyed it, and that was just a good time. What else do we have here? We have something Hot Spring. It was fine. I read the manga once, and it was like, It's something I read and I'm not happy about I read, but it's like, it's average. How to Not Summon a Demon Lord, really bad ecchi, and like, it just like, one character was good, and the premise kinda sucked, and other characters were awful. Still not worse than 5 and 4, but it's there. Here comes one that might upset people a little bit. Fairy Tail at 6. I think it's better than lots of shows here, but I don't think it deserves a 7. I like lots of the characters and the atmosphere with the characters, but they are not good enough to carry the show. Like, I don't. It's another Fairy Tail season, but I watched the tournament arc. I actually skipped the tournament arc, and the tournament arc was a genuine banger. But like every other arc, it just feels very same, and I don't care for it, even though characters are cool and interesting and funny, but like not good enough to carry the show like other shows I prefer. So that's just my take on Fairy Tail. Then there's another show. I was gonna put it lower, but I'm feeling nice. SAO at 6 points. I've only seen one Dragon Ball Super movie. I haven't seen Superhero. Dragon Ball Super is at 9. Sorry, Dragon Ball Super Broly is at 9. Uh, but yeah, now we have a few left, and let's dig into them, gamers. We have Fire Force, Ninja Slayer, No Game No Life, Shield Hero, Soul Eater, and Soul Eater Not, because they go together, because Soul Eater Not is a follow-up. I had not watched Soul Eater. Like, it just took me a while to watch it, and I know it was a good show, but like, I was just really impressed by it. Like, it was a really fun show. I hadn't watched anime in a while, and I watched it, was like, yo, like, it doesn't do anything like perfectly, but like, it's just a good time. I really liked Soul Eater, and it was just like watching also a mediocre anime to come back and watch a really good one was just nice, because that was like at the end of like my watching lots of anime phase, and I was like, oh, this is a good anime. Then I found out they have a follow-up, Soul Eater Not, and I'm nice on it because it's a Soul Eater follow-up and it was kind of cute. Otherwise, it would be a 6. If it wasn't tied to Soul Eater, it would be a 6, but it's a 7 because like I like Soul Eater. And watching that one right after Soul Eater kind of gave it plus points. Then let's take No Game No Life, because that one is just like, it's another Isekai light that is a comedy. It goes so great. I think it's pretty great. Like, it's way more degenerate than the other ones, except Konosuba at some point. But like, it's I think it's pretty innovative, and it's cool. And then now we have 3 ones remaining: Fire Force, Ninja Slayer, and Shield Hero. This might be obvious to some people, but most of you probably never heard of Ninja Slayer. Do I have it here? Oh, I do. Let's go. This chat, is ranked at an average of 6.6 and has a score of 6,000. No game would be Ultra Slurper. Yeah, you're right. I completely agree with that. Yeah. Ninja Slayer, I was like, I watched it like, yo, this is really good. This is really funny. Then I rewatched it, and I was like, how do these same jokes I watched a month ago hit hard? Bumped it up a spot. Watched it 2 more times over a year. I'm like, it still hits hard, and I still love it. It's so dumb and bad, but it knows it is, and it just runs with it. And I respect it, and I like it so much. It's a 10 out of 10, baby. And then we have 2 shows here. And before I move on, chat, how do you feel about Shield Hero and Fire Force? Yeah, Ninja Slayer has some banger OSTs. I know many here watch Fire Force and Shield Hero, but like they were big when they came out. Like they were really big when they came out like a couple years ago. And Snorks, I know your opinion already, but if you have anyone else here in the chat, how do you feel about these 2 animes? Yeah, that's what I expected. Let's see here, so I have it all prepared here as it should be. Well, not many more opinions here, but that's fine with me. Is this... Wait, sorry, I'm just checking. No, it did not get sucked. Sorry, let's see here. Let's start with Fire Force. David Production is a animation studio, like my second favorite. They made so many good things. For example, JoJo. They produced JoJo, and like that's goated as hell. I also had just watched Soul Eater, a really good anime. So when the creator of Soul Eater and Davy Production worked together to create an anime, I'm like, well, I'm enter anime after his manga. Like they don't work together to make a unique one, but yeah. Like I'm just like, hey yo, this is gonna be popping good. And it starts off cool. It starts off cool for sure. And then like most side characters, like they are like they do a thing which I prefer. Like they keep simple flat characters, which I think can work for shows. Like because like I don't think Fairy Tail has the most flat characters. I think like they are kind of like they're just not interesting flat characters. Like flat characters, like for example, Nambaka has flat characters that are fun, they interact well together, except for like the Edgelord, but like that's kind of his point. And like they work together well as a cast, and I like them. Like they are simple and effective. Fire Force gave one character each a gimmick, and they were most of the time not funny. And they also broke one of my greatest sins for like anime fighters, where like instead of having like an interesting combat system where like different ways of fighting can outplay each other, like it doesn't have to be like stated like in Naruto was like, oh, like wind enables fire, so a fire user of equal skill should like beat it. Like it's more like to that, like there's strategy, people are smarter, like they use different techniques, like there's so much to like a fight in Naruto you can analyze. In Fire Force literally is like a power level. I don't think powers have to be bad, but like when the fucking guy that is like the best Fire Force soldier just beats every other guy, that's fine. Then it like goes even with the guy that can't use fire powers. I'm like, this is just stupid. Like I don't like there's no actual legitimate reason for them to have an even fight, and like I just think yeah, like that. So those are like two core things that just break me fundamentally. Then on that, was the story interesting? No. Were the concepts of the fight interesting? No. Did they trash most characters and make them really, really bad and uninteresting? Yes. But like, it's not offensively bad. Like, it's not like level 5 or level 4. Like, it's average. Like, it has so much backing it, but it never shows off. Like, it never pulls its weight to anything else that it could have been. Almost everyone in Fire Force looks cool, but yeah, I completely agree. But it's like I don't even think they have bad personalities. I just think they are uninteresting. Cause like I don't think Tamaki, when she isn't harassed, is uninteresting. I don't think like, but then like her gag is she's harassed, and then like the muscle girl isn't a bad character, but then her gag is she's angry musclehead, and that's all she is. And I think like the bullet guy was cool, and then he never did anything. I think that Arthur is fucking awful. Arthur is like my least favorite anime character. Yeah, yeah, same. Like, cause like, and I hate that I can't put it lower than like a 5, but like it's just wasted potential to me. And like I don't hate the offer, don't hate the production for like it's clearly just like he has already made a banger with Solid. He does not have to do it again. This is more like a second show because that's his job. With that out of the way, chat. Do we have any takes on Shield Hero in the chat? Do we have any takers? How do we feel about Shield Hero? Let me get up some Shield Hero here. Bro, you gotta know the lore. So, this is like, a site where things are ranked. Oh, you really never heard of Shield Hero? Okay, yeah, it came out like a couple years ago and was really big when it came out. Same with Fire Force. So let's see, yeah, like so things are ranked on like officially this is like if you go to like anime, top anime, there'll be like a list, and here's Fullmetal Alchemist Brother being second best. Let's go. Wait, like this one is like it is like popularity bias. Like Kaguya I don't think a Kaguya season should be the 6th best anime of all time. Like I think these lists are all bullshit. Except for this one, this should be top 10 of all time. But like, these are all bullshit, and to prove it, I vote up stupid stuff sometimes. One of them is Pingu. Pingu is on the anime list, and Pingu... No, it has gone down! Oh, it has been review bombed. I'm gonna kill someone. This one used to be top 100 anime of all time. It's been review bombed. I'm so fucking sad. Rip Pingu. But yeah. Shield Hero... Actually, let's just go for Shield Hero, and I'm gonna explain why I dislike it. Shield Hero is about 4 people being brought into this world with the Isekai heroes, and they all get a legendary artifact. And the protagonist is the Shield Hero. He has the mighty shield. Every other character that comes there has like knowledge of the world before, and he's just like, hey, why the fuck am I here? I have a shield. Okay, they're like, you don't know, like we like read game lore, now we are here. So like he came in to this world, nothing was happening, and they was like, oh fucking dickhead, like lol rip skill issue. They have like the bow, the sword, and like I don't know, like the fucking scythe, I don't know, like they had something cringe. Like the other 3 don't matter at all. But like the entire point is like this kingdom summons in these 4 heroes that they need, and one of them is just really underprepared. But like that sucks and that's tough, but it happens. But the whole thing is like if they don't work together, they can't win. And so they all get like gear and stuff. Then the princess of the kingdom, in the first episode, claims that the shield hero, who's already having a tough time, is like people are being not nice for no reason, claims that the main protagonist raped her. And like, you can say whatever you want with like, you know, it's so easy for like a woman to claim this or whatever, like the fucking like that argument. Like I think like there's many things to be said about that, and like I think it's honestly interesting and like important to bring up whether it's for or against or whatever. However, why the fuck do they just like do this to this guy? Like there's no reason. They just excommunicate their hero, because the result is they just deport him. And the thing is like, now we can't get XP, now we doesn't get food. Literally, they don't help him, and that like, so it's like, oh, we either help this guy or we all die. Like that's not a hard fucking ultimatum. Like it really isn't. I don't care. And then like he gets like really like angsty and angry and like shit. But then like 3 episodes later, it's like a fucking comedy and like a typical isekai where he has like 2 lollies and shit, and it's really bad. But like it still has potential. It still has potential. Like the first episode were like good. It just got bad. And then what pisses me off most is like the shield hero is typically like he doesn't know anything. He's supposed to be weaker than others, and like he has a way harder time in life because of all them fucking him over at the beginning, which I think is really unreasonable and unnecessary and breaks the entire like feeling of the story. But sure, it happens. Then the thing is, they both want their edgy like beaten up character, but they also want the Kirito. So he just randomly becomes the strongest of them all. He just like they all have a fight together, and like he just is better than them, and like he's a tank. He does not deal damage, but suddenly he just has the rage shield, and like it's like a story that wants to tell things. Like there's so many elements in the story where it's like we need this character development, but we also need this plot to progress. Let's just do both at once and make it awful. That's how so many things in the story go, and I think it's ruined. And like, there's one character I actually care for, really liked, and they ruined their character arc completely because she had like a person she hated, and it's like, am I gonna kill them or like forgive them? Then her master, the protagonist, says, "Don't kill her. That's not nice." Which removes her entire element of choice and removes her entire character decision and ruins her like, you know, entire character motivational arc. And she's like, all right, we're good people. We don't kill people. And then, because story has to progress, he kills himself on accident. So she still becomes the murderer, but she made a good decision. Like, you can't have your cake and like there and eat it, because they just kill the character without advancing your character development. It is awful. Like the entire show is just really fucking bad. It's my last 4. These are my anime takes. like Shield Hero to me is like such a disgrace. It's the worst anime I've seen because it ruined all its potential. Like infinitely worse than Fire Force. Because like at least Fire Force was like it was just interesting and it just never lived up to its potential of being interesting. This one just like went back on its own themes over and over again. It just goes worse and worse, and I hate it a lot. And especially because it was really popular, I think. But yeah, no, don't watch Shield Hero. It's really bad. But that's my anime takes. So how was everyone else doing? I'm definitely gonna do more tier lists. For those who weren't here before, here are my songs for Guilty Gear. We have let's just speedrun this a bit. We have Hellfire, Armor-Clad Fate, Necessary Discrepancy, Smell of the Game, Sash of Passion, Play the Hero as my S tiers, the amazing ones. The great ones are Roar of the Spark, Crawl, Find Your One Way, Let Me Carve Your Way, Out of the Box, What Do You Fight For, Kiss of Death, Mirror of the World, The Town Inside Me, The Hourglass, The Name of Heaven. Then on Good, and the first one on Good and the first one on Great borderline into the next one. They're like the edge of like almost there. Trigger on Good, Love the Subhuman Self, Rock Parade, Like a Weed, Naturally as Matter of Course, Awful Name, Alone Infection, and then Pretty Good, Let's Talk About You, Drift, Rock Roll Hard, Maniac. And then these are okay. Perfection Can't Please Me and Requiem. That's my speedrun of that. I'm gonna post this later somewhere. And then now this is gonna be a funky one. I'm gonna make a character tier list in Guilty Gear. I don't have enough authority to be able to actually make this good, but fuck it. Let's make a character tier list chat where I think characters are. Which reminds me, wait, actually, okay, I'm gonna chat. Give me 1 second. I need to check a thing. I just remembered we have a insane Guilty Gear tournament maybe happening right now. It's DNF. It's fine. Which game is this? Does it say? It does not say. Okay, it's fine. Hoof, it's not DNF. We have not missed anything, chat. So, after this, at some point, there's a stream going on Twitch. It is the best Guilty Gear player from all regions fighting against each other in a top 8 bracket. Yeah, this is competitive viability. From my perspective is fighting them, what other people say. So, this one is gonna be not entirely correct, but just loosely based on what other people say, mainly, because that's what I'm influenced by, and that's just how it be. But honestly, chat, if you want like a matchup chart for Potemkin, I could try doing that as well. I've never seen one, but I could try making one for fun. And that's mainly just based on my experiences and what I've heard, but more based on my experiences, actually. And so this is the controversial part. Let's just do a quick one on competitive viability, though, because like this one, like the thing with the tier list is like we have an American tier list, which like most Americans agree with. The European one is basically the same, but a bit different on Sato, mainly, and like some other characters like go a bit up and down, but generally very similar. The Japanese one is a different thing. They don't even think Happy Kiss is good, and they think like Sol and Gio are the best characters in the game. And today we're having the best Japanese players play against the best North American and European players. So we hope that the tiers will be changed up, and like we'll see what all sides think, and it's gonna be really, really fun, and I'm super hyped for it tonight. Don't exactly know when it starts, but it's gonna be fun. So with that in mind, this is gonna be inaccurate in about 1 week at the latest. So to start off with, feels so like fucking. Actually, no, that's not to be correct. Clear. I think this is more accurate, to be honest. And let's just I do it like this usually. Which is a bit cursed, but I think this works better for Guilty Gear, to be honest. And let's just, so the hardcore for me is A tier and S tier. And SS is like, to me, this is SSS tier at the moment. Sorry, SS, not SS. these three are still amazing. I think Bridget is there, to be honest. And other character, oh yeah, fucking hell, Leo. Like, low-key Leo might be the best one. Like, this is not like, I think Nagoriyuki and Hapakesa have better potential than Leo. But like, Leo has won 2 majors in a row. He's a bit easier to operate, and you really have to know him well to fight him. And like, he's easier than both these characters. And Ramesh is a bit worse than Leo IMO at the moment. Like, no, she's easy to operate, but he's just a bit better. So I'm actually gonna put him over here. Like, this character is fucked up. Like, these two can make you not play the game, but Leo just plays a different game to some extent. And then, at the top of S tier, I'm putting Baiken, Gold Lewis, Testament. I've heard a case for Yakko. I can't confirm or deny. Yakko, here though, because I'm just gonna like. I've heard like people are like, oh, she could be up here now, but like I haven't seen it yet. Then I'm gonna put Sol here actually. Get fucked, X-Norks. Oleastic carried. True. Like the thing is that, like with most guilty characters that are easy, like so because like I think Baiken is Unga Bunga. The thing is you still have to like get to the fundamentals of Baiken to understand her, then she is Unga Bunga. Leo's the same, like he's a bit weird to get into, then he goes full Unga. Nago is a bit less Unga than Leo, but he cheats way more. Kinda. It's like, what's a good, I don't know what's a good Smash example, but like, yeah, I guess it's like kind of like, Shulk cheats with Minado. Without Minados, he wouldn't be that good, and like, he's harder to play than like certain swordies, I would say, just basically moveset, but like the Minados just make him a different thing. Nago being in Nagoriyuki just makes him so different. Which, of course. May, like these ones are like this is like a kind of an unordered tier, but like I feel like this is honestly something like this. Like these ones are really hard to tell apart in strength, and I'm gonna let the pro player do this instead of me. Actually, this might just be accurate. Like not like the order of S tier, but like I think this actually might be correct at this point. Kai as well, like Kai is probably like all of these are really viable at the moment, to be honest. And like I think even Faust, like I think Apology Man, the best Faust is really good showings at this point. And then just because like, wow, this tier list fucking sucks. Oh wait, Sin isn't here. What the fuck? God damn it. There's Sin. Where is my boy? That's where's Sin? What the fuck? This is a really old one. I'm so annoyed we have to restart it. Okay. This just okay. The numbers of military just prove how viable they actually are. Like I don't think Potemkin is a bad character. He just is the worst one. That's so annoying, chat. I'm molding a little bit. Let's just do it like this. Like I think these characters are better, but he's just way easier. And maybe the best player in the world is Leo made, potentially at this point. Who else did I put here? I put Ram, because Ram Funi. And Bridges, like it's mainly because like she's so hyped at the moment. Like she could be down here, like top 8. But like I think she's a top 5 character, to be honest. Then I put Golovis, Baiken. I think honestly we can put Testament too high, but Testament is also a bit is just played more than most characters, to be honest. Testament is very popular, I would say. And then like at least like Testament isn't hard to pick up, I would say. Like most people that play like similar character Testament can pick up Testament relatively quick at pro level, and most people like that just like the character have a secondary Testament for fun. Jakko, because like I can honestly imagine Jakko being really good at the moment. I'm gonna do it like this. just to be nice to all the Testament players out there. No, I'm not that nice. I think I'm putting Mei here. Kai. Axel is also really weird because Axel is like honestly downplayed as fuck in general by people. Same with Chip. Like these two like just have awkward matchups, but like they can really be pushed far and do really great. But it's also like they haven't gotten like the best patch. Like, but like other characters are really, really, really good. Like one of the top 8 people that won like the major get here is a Kai Sol player, which I think is so based. You just play the 2 Shotos. Like I think that's actually so based. And then here we go. Potemkin, Sin. Like the thing is, I think Sin has better things going for him than Potemkin. Because like I think he's honestly pretty like I don't think he's bad. Like but the thing is Potemkin has best no. Potemkin has really good offense in a game where offense matters, but he's really bad at other things. Sin doesn't have the best offense, but he's predictable. I don't know, like Sin is good at a lot of things, but not best at anything. And like I think that just matters a lot because it's hard to pick him up. However, people like Sajam, which isn't even a pro, have played really good on him, and like it's just impressive. And I think he's a really interesting character. Like when, like let's say, Bridget was like good, people thought she was good, and then she got buffs, and she went up here, like from here to here, here. If Sin gets the same treatment, like I can imagine me being like here, to be honest. And this one's non-order. To be honest, I think all the characters are viable. It's just like some characters have struggling matchups, and Potemkin and Sin especially, because like I think just being a disadvantage with Potemkin really sucks, and Sin doesn't like excel at anything more than any other character. He just like is good at stuff. So yeah, this is my at the moment Guilty Gear takes with the matchup. Sorry, with the competitive viability of characters. And then for fun now, why not? Because I'm feeling cheeky, because I might have been inspired by a little someone. Let's do. I hate this fucking life I am in. I'm gonna do a matchup chart for fun. And those character themes. Fucking hell, death in a hole. This is one I used, right? Of course, this. How does this actually consider? That's so zoomed in, I just realized. Sorry about that chat. Wait, what the fuck? Guilty Gear Strive best buttons. Fuck no. Not touching that. That's okay. This one looks like a fun one. I might do this for fun, but like, fuck no. Oh yeah. Oh, it's just my. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna look up a goat on Twitter and see how their list looked because I'm gonna influence it a bit. Because I don't usually look at matchup charts. Where my man J-Bob at? Everyone follow J-Bob on Twitter. Okay, I see. That's how you did the matchup chart. I see. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Potemkin. Paint. Okay, that's that one. And then we have your names are so good, J-Bob, if you're here. Like the names are so good for your list. Winning. Actually, yeah. Favorable. Even. Unfavorable. Okay, I'm gonna put in. Gonna be a bit keck. Even but not really. It's a shitty name for a fucking category. And then we add another one below. And this is losing. Here we go, okay. Matchup short time, okay. Winning. To me, honestly, this is a weird one. Sin. Like, when Sin is minus, it's actually minus, which is nice in this game. And like, Sin just doesn't like, because like that's the thing. Like, what I think they will make him like there's this thing. And Matisse says it every time we talk about Sin. It's like he's kind of like a patch behind, which is true, to be fair. But like, what I think they will do with that patch next time is like just to give him more plus stuff and like make his just offense work a bit more fluently. Like Bikens, which actually no, like Bikens works really well and just feels fluent on block. It's too fucking good though, so fuck that character. But like, for example, like Bridget just became more safe and more consistent on block and could actually do her things. I think it's gonna be Sin's probably gonna be like that, but it doesn't have to hard commit hard. And I think that will be good for him, and I think he'll be like sustainable then. But like at the moment, he doesn't have the safety he deserves as a character, so he's here now. Actually, I forgot. 10 out of 10. No, that's not how it should be. 10, 10. I like the spectrum we got here. Like, I'm unconfident in actually putting me in winning straight up, but like, yes. For now, he's here. Then we have favorable, and that would be Millia. Millia just strong. Like, she has issues with every single big body in this game because they have too much HP for her to actually kill. I think it's a worse matchup for me than Ship actually. Well, the Ship is like literally I kill him, he kills me. Like it's like I don't know. It's like weird because it's a strange matchup because you can same with Ship. Sometimes you don't get to play, and that's what some matchups just are for Potemkin. But like, yeah, fun times. This one is also a bit of a weird one, and I think this one is like gonna be outdated by today, depending on how good the best Giovanna player is. Actually, yeah, Tiramisu. If you have time, please do watch this Twitch stream later today. Well, tonight. Wait, is he stream now? No, it's still DNF. Let's go. Wait. I think. It's still DNF. Let's go. Yeah, no. Yep, that's definitely DNF. Lamau, cringe. I'm gonna move on then. But yeah, no. The best Japanese or best like Giovanna player in the world is gonna be playing at the tournament. Same with the best Sol. But for now, I think it's actually even. I think that is an even matchup because like they both have to be in each other's face. Like it's a tough one. Like it's a bit annoying for Potemkin because Potemkin has to play back and not play to full win conditions, but like he can actually punish Giovanna, which is nice. Because some matches Potemkin can punish. That's just life. So like this one should be even low key because like the thing is his spin can be grabbed. And that just makes Ani have to play a bit differently. The thing is, every character should have to play differently to grappling. That's the point of grappling, basically. But like then they also just made Ani kind of good for a while. And the reason I put him low on my competitive viability tier list is because he hasn't been proven. But there's word about him actually being pretty good now. And most of his buttons actually just beat Potemkin's buttons on mid range, and he can get in pretty well with that. Like his bird sucks, he doesn't have the best mixes, but like mid-range is really scary for Potemkin, IMO. Like, you see, he just has some better and faster buttons at this point, which is good for him, but fuck me, that's not fun. So it's like it's a really awkward matchup for me. But I think it's like both like it's just like I don't like it. Then let's get some Lucy matchup out of the way. And I'm just gonna put this one favorable, this one, this one. I'm gonna put this one in even. Okay, those are some like these are some of the quick ones because I just felt like getting them out of the way. Ino to me is kind of even because like while she has the most fucked up mix-up in the game, she still does the same fucked up mix-up to everyone. Potemkin actually has better counterplay to her than most matchups because he can 5p her because she's in the air, which is nice. We like that. Like if anything, he actually has better tools to deal with her than some characters because projectile reflect. But it also is like a fast zoner, sorry, a fast rush down into a grapple. Like it's always a rough time, but like don't think it's that bad. Like honestly, I think it's pretty fine. It's even. It's actually I think it's more even than this one is because it's a worse character than Giovanna at the moment. But she's not bad by any means. I think it's pretty even. Kai is fucking obnoxious at the moment. Like he's not like broken or anything, but like Kai players have gotten pretty good at lots of things, and I think I take some L's on Kai players on average. It's just like his pressure is annoying, his pressure is good, he has good mid-range buttons, the fireballs can actually be annoying. It's just like if they play a safe enough game, it's really awkward to approach him, and it can still be annoying up close. Speaking of which, I should probably move this little character up here. Bridget is like Matthias pointed out, like it's not a fun matchup for Temkin. It really isn't. Like it's really hard to defend against the character, and what really fucks me up is like when I actually get a read on the Potemkin bustering, I can't do it against this character. However, Bridget dies fast, and I think that was made the character balanced. If the character had like more HP, it fuck that character for real. But like at least it dies fast. Testament is really good at the moment, and a really scary character. And I feel like I might move Testament down to losing, but at the moment it's hard to say because I haven't met enough good Testaments. And the Projectile Reflect still helps a lot in the matchup, I would say. But it's definitely unfavorable. Leo will also say is like, this is a hot take, because this should probably be done here just because it's a good character, but like, they both find at relatively even ranges. Like he cheats a lot more than Potemkin, but I think this is like it's not awful. It's because of the operating range of the character. Actually, I'm gonna. This one is like not supported by facts, only by experience. I put one in unfavorable. Unfavorable, losing and losing. Hey, it's a staircase. Let's go. Yeah. For unfavorable, Nagayuki is definitely unfavorable. Nagayuki is like has good mid range, and Nagayuki like on the block, like you can notice a pattern, but like he's the only character that can special cancel specials. And like it's just that character is a beast, and there's a reason like that character's been like top 3 or top 2 or top 1 for like so many parts of the game. Like that character goated. Ram is just like mid range and good. Also good pressure. A bit more predictable than Nago, but like it's just a solid character. Like it's just like a really good character. Like just Ravenfall just having better buttons than most of the cast just makes you better than all of them. And having good buttons is good into Potemkin, surprise surprise. And Sato is just like a pressure demon, and Potemkin struggles with pressure. Like getting out of pressure. Gold Lewis, when played as it should into Potemkin, is a hard 7-3 matchup, if not worse. Like Potemkin can't deal with him because like Goldless just has better buttons at all ranges. And especially Behemoth just destroy Potemkin as a character. Potemkin's only way is to play like a mid-range, like basically pretend to be Testament. Just hit Goldlewis with lucky predictions on neutral and hope they don't fight close range or mid-range. Sol bad guy into Potemkin. Like most players don't think, which makes the matchup easier. However, Sol has 5k. 5k and is good convert. Like just 5k makes it so Potemkin can't do most of his like frame traps or like tick throws. Like because there's a 5-frame window in most of them, Sol can just break them. Like because most of his frame traps are like either 5-frame window then grab or 4 to 2 to 3 with the flick. Sol can break all of those with just one fucking move, and it disgusts me a lot. And like, Sol can also use covert really well of like, not like mid-screen hits, but like mid to close range hit into a good combo and do lots of damage. Like, Sol does a lot of damage, and like, I'm glad Potemkin has the most HP in the game at the moment, because otherwise it would suck so much to get hit by that character. Jaco is really fucking scary, and once again, corner pressure and Potemkin just fucking dies. It's awful. This is actually is meant to be a polarizing zoner matchup, and it really is a polarizing zoner matchup. Like, I guess really good access. Like, there's no playing the game. Same with like Faust, because like going into fight Potemkin is a decision. You don't have to make the decision. You can just stay back and play the game from afar. Mei, I didn't think Mei was a bad matchup. Then I played Shoreplane. Shoreplane showed me I can't punish Dolphin. And that made the matchup like nearly impossible. Happy Kiatus is the best character, like at technical level. And you can't really do anything with the character. Like, actually, you know what? I'm just gonna say this because like it won't happen in most ranks. I'm gonna put it on favorable just because I can block one bullet with armor. That's it. Baiken is a fucking piece of shit. I hate Baiken so fucking much. Like, Baiken is safe on block, and I can't punish Baiken because Baiken is too short. It's disgusting. I hate the matchup so much. And that's my tier list that's my matchup short tier list. Oh, today has been a day. I've just been talking non-stop about opinions for 2.5 hours, and my throat is tired. So I'm gonna head out here, chat. Thank you so much for everyone stopped by. Even if you left or not here now, I really appreciate stopping by and chatting or lurking, whichever. And to any VOD viewers, if you're here, Polgers, thank you so much for watching the VOD. And I hope to see you all in the next one. School is a bit lamau at the moment, but at some point, I really hope I can do more regular streams and not just tier lists, more like actual streams and variety stuff. Oh, I'm gonna rest my voice a bit. Thank you all for watching. Fuck it so much. I don't have food at home. Jesus Christ, hate life. Thank you for streaming. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching it. I really appreciate it. Oh my god, I just realized you can't see the full Potemkin list. Here is the matchup chart. Yay, I'm gonna post it on on the channel in a community post. Well, see you all later. Bye bye.